Hey guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we'll talk about BTC. We'll talk about BTC for the monthly update and what type of price action we could be anticipating over the next like a few weeks or even like a few months, right? So by the way, it is June 4th, 2024, right? The price of BTC is just about like a $70,600, right? So when we take a look at BTC on a monthly basis, right, in term of like a candle structure, as we said right here, right, the 60k area was a massive support on a monthly basis, right? Because we expected BTC to try to hold at least the range of 60k on a monthly basis, right? So no candle closed so far, right, below 60k. The lowest closed was back in April, right? The month of April, we closed somewhere around like a $60,600, give or take, right? So push back up to the 72k area, which is basically a big resistance. If you want to, look at it in terms of like a closing basis, we got to close a monthly candle above 72k area in order to get the big consolidation above like 100k and all that good stuff, right? So on a monthly basis, it is nothing but a consolidation. If we take a look at it on a weekly basis, as we said, on the weekly, you could basically draw your wedge pattern. We discussed it back in April, right? We said, okay, for the month of May, we're going to be expecting another reversal back up to 71, 72. I did not expect, right? Highly expect like price action to close above 72 because, we did not get like enough volume to basically break out above that level. So I did not expect like a big close above like a 72, but nevertheless we got a big support at 60k and we were expecting a retest of the 71, 72. Okay, so in terms of wave analysis, nice pattern, right? The only thing we need is like a monthly close above this range of 71, 72k area, right? And that could basically seal the deal for the next like a parabolic move on the 16-month cycle. As we said previously, in our previous update, we said the next cycle on the next 16-month cycle will start in July. So any close above 72k, for June, right, on a monthly basis, of course, right? If we close above 72k, that could basically send the price parabolically up to the next bull market peak. Something to basically keep in mind based on the 16-month cycle. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on a weekly basis. So on the weekly, the weekly 21 EMA is looking pretty good, right? It is right now above 60k, and we said clearly back in March and April, we said 60k going to be our support, for the next for the next few months. The entire Q2, we're just going to be relying on the 60k support, and now we got a bigger support supporting the 60k support, which is basically our weekly 21 EMA, right? So in terms of indicators, you might be saying like, okay, our MACD, it is still negative. However, one could say also, even though the MACD it is negative right now, right, price action, it is still above the weekly 21 EMA, right? So even a retest of the 60k area right here, right, even if price action retests the 60k area, you still got your weekly 21 EMA. So as long as we do not get a big breakout below the weekly 21 EMA, the trend could still be considered bullish, okay, for the next like a few weeks or even like a few months, right? So now let's take a look at BTC on a 3D basis, right, before going back up to the higher time frame on the quarterly basis. So on the 3D, one indicator, okay, we keep an eye on, it is our 3D MACD, okay. It is slightly bullish right now, which is a good news, right? But it is a lagging indicator, so we need a big breakout for the 3D MACD to flip positive. However, if for whatever reason, okay, we ended up getting a bigger flat correction, just like that, right? The 3D MACD most likely going to be crossing down, and the consolidation could last longer before the next big move to the upside, okay, meaning like the next bullish crossover. In terms of RSI, we discussed it. We said, we're most likely going to get another double bottom right here. We got our double bottom. However, price action is, just consolidating between 72 to 60K area. So we need a big breakout for the RSI to start a new trend and basically get back up to the overbought territory, and that could send us way above like 100K. Okay, and you might be saying like, why 100K? Because if we do an extension, if we do some extensions, right, fib extensions, or you can just use like regular extensions, okay, from like a 15K all the way up to a 31K. If you look for a 1-to-1 extension from that move from our previous bottom, one of our previous consolidation bottom right there, just about like a 25K, you can see like the 1-to-1 extension took us all the way up to 52K, and 52K was one of our target previously, right? So if we just extend this move right there, that could take us somewhere around like 100K right there. Okay, just a 1-to-1 extension of the first wave right there, right, could take us all the way up to 100K, right, from our previous consolidation. It is one way to look at it, right? So if you haven't watched the BTC based on Elliott wave analysis, make sure to go back and watch my previous update regarding BTC price action based on the Elliott wave analysis. Okay, so now let's take a look at BTC based on the 16-month cycle, right? So if you take a look at BTC based on the 16-month cycle, it is calling for a potential parabolic move up to some crazy prices, right? As I said previously, if you divide the 4-year cycle by 3, you get 16 months. Okay, the first 16 months started back in December, right here, let's say November 2021, all the way up to February 2023. Our second 16-month cycle started back in March 2023. Okay, and going to be ending this month. So what does it mean? So it simply means we're going to be, or could be, starting a new parabolic phase. Even though we've been in a parabolic phase, since like December 2022 right here. Okay, when we bottom. Okay, we've been moving to the upside. It is nearly up over 4x, right? As you can see right here, over 350% up since like a December 2022. Okay, however, the biggest parabolic phase, okay, going to be the last 16-month cycle. Okay, we discussed it a long time ago. So now what are we expecting? If for whatever reason we close above 72K within the next like a few months, right, we could see some crazy prices going up above like 150, 180K and all that good stuff, right? But we will talk about it in details once we get the monthly close above 72K. I don't know when we're going to be closing above 72K, right? It could be this month, it could be next month, right? But based on the 16-month cycle, if we break out above this key area, we could be looking for some crazy prices to the upside. Okay, thanks a lot for watching.